We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Tata Sponge's own journey towards excellence has been a classic tale of perseverance, hard work, and determination.
March 1983 saw the development of compact disc recordings by the renowned establishments like Philips and Sony.
And yes, March 1983 also saw the birth of EP Tata Sponge Iron Limited. While on one side, the development of technology gradually made the compact disc obsolete. Taking the help of the same, technological development made us the leader in India today. And that's the irony.
However, in the course of creating an illustrious history, EP Tata Sponge Iron Limited has overcome all odds and stroked through turbulent situations.
The hurdles were safely and successfully crossed to reach the desired destinations, thanks to its adept and dynamic captains who led the team magnificently during its course of 32 years.
And it's a humble effort to pay our tributes to the captains of great stature, vision and courage. The first skipper to lead the team was Dr. Amit Chatterjee.
His towering personality, an immaculate, resolute, confident and eloquent speaker who personified the buzzwords "never say die." During his period of captaincy between 31st July 1982 and 30th June 1987, he could successfully commercialize the first indigenously developed technology for sponge iron manufacturing. While in the mid-80s, when the company was being commissioned, he never compromised on the quality of provisions, be it in the furniture in office or at guest house, building in township, painting of structures. Each output had an imprint of the magnificent quality for which Dr. Chatterjee was emblematical.
It was around mid-1987 when the company had virtually lost all hopes of revival from its unprecedented and incessant failure of technology and machineries. As the murmurs of a company closure at Tata Steel caught momentum, Dr. Irani commissioned one of his closest confidant, Mr. Sukanya Shetti, to resurrect the company from his predicament.
And on 30th June 1987, putting the captain's cap, Mr. Sanyal took up the mantle of putting the company on the profit path.
The rehabilitation package and the technical partnership with Lurgi GmbH gave a fresh breather to the ailing plant and also enhanced its capacity from the original 90,000 TPA to 1,20,000 TPA. By the time he breathed his last on 25th January 1990, Tata Sponge was well on course to witness the dawn of a transformation. The new captain of the team, Mr. ISP Shetti, walked in to give the stability and consistency to the profits that began in the company. His focused approach helped in transforming a BIFR company into a dividend-paying company in the shortest possible time. It was the time when the market conditions were challenging and operation had still not fortified.
As the longest-serving CEO of the company, from 1st June 1990 to 4th Jan 2001, Mr. Shetti brought a concerted focus on establishing and maturing the operating parameters that saw an uninterrupted campaign life of 335 days in Kiln 1, a feat that still holds good. Many operational records were created and better during his time that gave confidence to the board to approve for establishment of the second kiln. He established a firm foundation for profitability by planning and commissioning the railway siding, one of the key strategic advantages of the company. His love towards nature brought in a widespread plantation drive. He personified the concept of simple living, high thinking, as he was approachable by anybody for any suggestions or submissions.
Mr. Shetti gradually became very popular in the township, as he would often remember the first names of even the family members of all the employees, as he would interact with them.
On 5th January 2001, the baton was taken over by Mr. Ashok Pandit from Mr. Shetti. During his 6 years tenure as the skipper of the company, through his exemplary precision for finish and an insatiable quest in transforming the lifestyle of employees, Mr. Pandit set forth a new dimension into the leadership style in Tata Sponge. That saw a metamorphosis of the plant and the township for all the time to come. A stout advocate of growth in DRI, the third kiln became a reality during his tenure.
His foresight also led to establishment of company's 2 power plants, which grosses huge financial surplus today. Acquisition of coal block was one of near impossible feats effortlessly achieved by him. To give a fillip to business and operational excellence, he instituted the practices of TBEM and TPM in the company.
He was the first MD to begin a structured training facility for employees in the company. His belief in healthy and good living conditions transformed the appearance of the township.
Picnic areas, parks and gardens like Tata Park, Shetti Park, Children Park, Rare Plant Park, Cactus Garden, lawns, Swan Lake, a complete facelift of the Lakeview Club, etc. provide a tryst with nature in the township. Creation of Jamnotri, Township Market Complex and Laundromat were other jewels to the township. He also created a new private canteen and a hot water bath house exclusively for contractual employees, which was much ahead of its time and speaks of his heart for the less fortunate people. For the upliftment of women and children, Vidya Shakti Nyas was created, which was a bold new approach towards adding a new dimension to the CSR.
With a clear vision on the future of waste management, Mr. Pandit created the Jeet Fly Ash Unit, which could not only add value to a chunk of fly ash in the form of bricks, but also provided a sustainable income source to VSN for their community development activities.
He transformed the status of Tata Sponge as neighbor's envy, owner's pride.
On March 10, 2007, the captaincy of the team went to Mr. Suresh Thawani. His flair for excellence resulted in Tata Sponge winning the coveted TPM award from JIPM, Japan.
It was during his leadership when the company reached new heights in safety performance through innovative approach and creation of new safety systems.
Mr. Thawani helped the company create robust processes and systems that would take the company further into future. Even in TBEM, the company could cross 2 milestones under his leadership. The concept of using IT for decision-making in operation gave room to the development of many in-house programs.
His propensity for capability building saw the company establishing new L&D center, touched a new high in employee engagement. His creation of a new reward and recognition system was a correct step in the direction of employee engagement. And creation of social activity groups among hand-picked officers who would volunteer to make life better in plant and township with a bouquet of social activities.
As Mr. Thawani retired on 31st March 2013, Mr. Digambar Pandurang Deshpande led the team from 1st April 2013. He was a man with a mind full of positive thoughts. The word impossible did not feature in his dictionary. His motivation led to company's achievement of the unprecedented feat of 100% plant capacity utilization. Kiln 1 was modified that significantly contributed in the achievement of higher production levels and improved product quality.
Under the patronage of Mr. Deshpande, the foundations were set for the Tata Sponge Science Exhibition, an event for promotion of science in the region. The rainwater harvesting system created under his guidance is an excellent example of mutual coexistence of industry and nature. During his leadership, the online air quality monitoring system was initiated, another first in the industry.
While others struggled to cope with industrial waste, Mr. Deshpande inspired to create a beautiful heaven above plant waste, Shivalik, another jewel in the embellished crown of Tata Sponge. During his 3-year tenure that ended on 31st October 2016, he was very successful in making the works team confident, and today they are vying to achieve 425,000 MT.
As the baton switched hands, the collective wisdom of the great leaders have placed Tata Sponge into the forefront of all sponge iron companies in the world. Some of its achievements are noteworthy and impart a sense of pride to every Tata Sponge family member. In 2017-18 alone, many accolades have been achieved by the company which deserve a mention.
Record production, power generation and dispatch. Achievement of 618 marks in TBEM that places us amongst the top 5 Tata companies in terms of overall score.
National Award by CII IOQ in Excellence in Customer Management. Winner of the CII Shri Award. Winner of the Kalinga Safety Award handed over by the Governor of Odisha.
Pollution Control Appreciation Award from SPCB. Declared champion in the CII Productivity Award.
Team Tata Sponge would like to dedicate its crowning glories to their august team of ex-MDs for their wisdom, tireless endeavors and erudite plans for future that helped in accomplishing its current stature.
As the company forays into accomplishing some tougher challenges ahead, the company looks forward to your continued guidance, patronage and well wishes.
Thank you for your visit.